I'm Nikon Ambassador Kristi Odom. I'm a wildlife photographer and filmmaker. My story as to how I got into photography is kind of random. Before I went off to university, I've always been close to my family, very close to my grandfather. And when he passed away, he left me his camera gear. And when I went to Georgia Tech, I started taking photos to feel close to him and to remember him. But all of a sudden, like being such an introverted person, I realized I could be at the middle of sporting events. I could be on the field at these football games. I could be at this foot of stages of concert. And I realized that even in being quiet, I could have a loud voice that went far. And photography brought me out of my shell. It made me less introverted, and it put me in the middle of everything and made me realize I had a voice that I could share. And one of my favorite places I've ever been was to photograph the whale sharks in Indonesia. It was crazy because you have to take these big flights out to Indonesia, land in Jakarta, and then you have to take like 5 or 6 little flights, and you end up on an island that barely has anything except for one little resort. But when I got out and I got to see the whale sharks, I was swimming alone with 5 or 6 of them at a time for hours, and it was just unbelievable. The journey was crazy, but definitely being the only person in this little resort and having these perfect moments. Being on the road, I don't have a lot of time to sit at home and have my workstation at home. So having a portable workstation is essential for a creator on the road. Currently, my workstation is the ASUS ZenBook Pro Duo, and this laptop opens up so many windows. Like, I don't need a big desktop to do my video editing. I can do it on the road, and I can have my timeline down at the bottom and yet have all this space to see the quality of my video. And so I can edit it and I don't have to toggle back and forth screens. So having the second 4K monitor, it's making it extremely accessible and doable. I was just in South Africa and I was able to produce videos while there, and videos that I didn't have to spend a lot of time going back and forth because of the second 4K monitor, but I can use the screen and see the clarity. The screen resolution is stunning. The 4K, the i9 processor, the NVIDIA card, having all of that in a portable workstation has just been, it's crazy. It's exciting. It's a real exciting time for technology.